The coin lady here, returning to my channel. The current price is 56 cents. As the market as a whole had a downturn earlier today, XRP did the same. Even now, there are many who believe we will fall much further before we begin to rise. I'm patiently awaiting its occurrence. It is the intention of Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer to have crypto legislation passed by the year's end. I am determined to see a bill through the Senate and into law before the year ends, and I have faith in our ability to do it. During Wednesday night's Crypto for Harris Town Hall, the New York Democrats made a statement. Let me tell you about the one issue I have with this. We must ensure that retail investors are safeguarded in this cryptocurrency law if they intend to expedite an action that is detrimental to them. But this is great news for cryptocurrencies since it could spark widespread use. We are still waiting for regulations, even in my XRP videos. Mass adoption will occur once rules are put in place. Smoke is the source of this. It's all starting to show. Dem leaders' goal is to have crypto legislation passed before the year ends. According to JP Morgan, the stablecoin measure will be passed prior to the election. The regulations pertaining to stablecoins in the United Kingdom, as well as cryptocurrency transactions in Russia, will begin at the tail end of 2024. Find out how much cryptocurrency is worth by the end of 2024. MiCA crypto regulation will be fully implemented in the EU by the end of 2024. The bull cycle for 2024 is well underway, and if all these regulations are finalized by year's end, the utility of XRP could drive its price. In early 2025, we could witness a flood of tokenization on the XRP ledger, which would cause XRP's price to spike dramatically. And if the fair market value of crypto arrives at year's end, that could be even bigger. There will be more incentive for participants to attempt to link different domestic instant payment networks by the end of 2024, thanks to the dramatic increase in the number of corporate participants and Fed, which will cause institutional FOMO for Fed to occur. According to Fed representatives, the financial community is under pressure from FOMA to use Fed as soon as possible in order to remain competitive. As a result, the number of banks and credit unions using Fed is increasing, and by the end of the year, half of them will have adopted federal institutional FOMO will start once the estimated adoption rate of 50% of Fed currently reaches this point. For the duration of this year, that will likewise transpire. You have to take a step back and look at the broader picture when people get down on themselves, because XRP pricing isn't moving at the moment. Behind the scenes, a great deal is transpiring. There are other things going on about which we are also receiving announcements simultaneously. Keep in mind that earlier this year, U.S. policymakers were urged by Treasury officials to take action in order to regulate cryptocurrency in order to prevent the next disaster. And they are well aware that these crises are imminent, since they are typically the ones to generate them. Inflation is a major problem right now. The Federal Reserve inflates prices and then opposes them. Crisis is no different. You have a problem that the government makes and then hands you a remedy for. Now, several people have claimed that YouTubers fabricated the flip the switch trick. Yes, we did not turn the switch on. Their origins are ripples. When you upgrade to modern connectivity and tech is crucial. What Ripples has been aiming for all along is a model that allows us to transition from the current system to one that is digital and better. You can see it here in 2024, major financial institutions like JP Morgan, HSBC, and Franklin Templeton are turning on blockchain. Turning a switch is an old trick. It has been brought up by David Schwartz on more than one occasion. We are nearing the point where a decision is made. Additionally, ISO is on the way. The future holds nothing but tremendous opportunities for XRP holders. If you can weather the lengthy, choppy price movement, you will eventually reap the benefits of your labor. Why? Because it's excruciating. I understand how you all feel, trust me, because I've been there. The boredom of seeing XRP's price fluctuate 4 cents, then drop back down, then rise 3 cents, then sink back down, then rise 3 cents again, and so on. No matter how annoying it is, you must persevere. Banks and other financial institutions are now tokenizing their assets on the blockchain, according to an IMF panel addressing tokenization. The changeover has already taken place. Thus, the true source of value will emerge after the entire network is populated with tokenized assets. The daily movement of that value for XRP. Soon, you will be able to make the next, higher move. Pharaoh of Egypt, sent this. After Coinbase disabled my buying capabilities, their support began to question whether any third parties were advising me on what to purchase or gaining access to my account, as if they were planning to pump one of the coins I had been purchasing. It seems suspect coming from them. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but either way, they're prepared. Get your cryptocurrency off of the exchanges. I know I've been harping on this for a while, but you can't just run out and buy food and then forget about them. Then why would you ever let the exchangers keep your cryptocurrency? Conversations like these always hint at an impending event. They are already anticipating its occurrence. When Bitcoin hit a new all-time high, the exchange rates dropped because they didn't want you to sell while prices were high. And everyone promises to time the top just so. Obviously, you aren't going to sell the top. You could time it perfectly, but when the moment arrives, the exchange drops, and you have to wait for the price to fall before you can sell. I have my doubts about the exchanges, even though we've witnessed it numerous times. I prefer to save my cryptocurrency on Ledger and Decent since I have no idea what happens behind the scenes at any of these exchanges, and I don't think any of them are completely safe. The official issuance of tokenized bonds by this German state-owned bank makes me wonder who professional business they would select to collaborate with. Germany, you may recall, ditched all of its Bitcoin. My guess is that they were aware that Bitcoin was about to undergo a major transformation. In a separate video, I will go into further detail regarding that. Those nations are probably already on the same page as us. They don't see Bitcoin going anywhere, but you should pay attention to their plans to issue tokenized bonds soon. We move on to that. In the United States, as in every other country, the same thing will happen. Stuart Alderati, Chief Legal Officer of Ripple, commented on XRP's non-security classification and how XRP trade on the secondary market does not constitute a security transaction. Regardless of the outcome of the SEC's appeal, that remains the law of the land. It seems like everyone on X is predicting that XRP will be classified as a security the second the SEC files its appeal. It's about something else entirely. The SEC is seeking a larger payment from Ripple and will to pursue additional funds in the event of an appeal. In the end, it's all that matters. In my opinion, they will not even bother to appeal that. In addition to the fact that XRP is not and will not be a security according to current legislation, the expert predicts a 42,000% surge in XRP price, which would cause the cryptocurrency to surpass $250. The price points have returned now that the judge has decided the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. There are several of them. There are those who predict that we will go over $500. A few of individuals are claiming even greater heights. Although some are predicting conservatively in the 3-digit or $100 range, my personal opinion is that we will have achieved something truly remarkable if we can break above $27. This is a number that has been circulating within the XRP community for some time, and many believe it will be within reach once the new season starts. Your presence here and viewing my video is greatly appreciated. Bye for now, and please subscribe and like my channel.